The book of Psalms, chapter 122, verse 1 and 2. A song of the degree of David. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of Yahweh. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. First and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the alchemists that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying, first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And in today's lesson, the topic, I just want to basically get into the microcosm of Israel. All right, it's a sanctuary within a world, man. All right. You know, the little things or the little people tend to get looked over, on every level, whether it be in finances, in strength, and ability, whatever it may be. The little or the small or shorter people tend to what? Get looked over into those that are equipped for the job or the duty. Okay, but the men of the Lord, being in a miniature world of their own, hey, they have a foundation built within themselves, which it doesn't matter into the outside world to them, man. You see, it's all about building that world which they are in within a world, if that makes sense, man. You see? But this is the word microcosm in the online etymology. It says the late 12th century, human nature, man viewed as the epitome of creation, literally a miniature world. You see? And it comes from, of course, small as micro, and you got cosmos as world. You see? But it says literally a miniature world. And Israel is a miniature world in itself, man. It says the general sense of, this is the point, of a community constituting a world unto itself, man. All right? And that cosmos, all right, or that microcosm or that sanctuary of Israel, all right, is a little world within itself, man. A little society, all right. So it's a miniature world, a little world within itself, and to furthermore prove that this is Sirach 11:3. Well, you know what? I'll come right back to that Sirach. Yeah, no matter of fact, I can get this in something right here. This Sirach 11:3, and this is what's basically embedded in that small world, which that small world is the Israel, which makes up the 144,000 prophets. All right, of Yahweh, man. This Sirach 11:3. It says the bee RE2. Commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. The bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is chief amongst of sweet things. And that fruit goes into that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right. Your fruit is what you basically declare. All right. What you make clear to the earth, man. And that fruit that we're talking about is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why it's chief among sweet things, man. Though they be little, all right, which Israel is the elect of Israel is a little small people, man. All right. But their fruit is the chief of sweet things, man. You see? And so is the ant, matter of fact. You see. This Proverbs 30:25. It says the ants are a people not strong. You see, because the outer appearance, the outer appearance of the men of the Lord, wouldn't strike you as the men that's pretty much the reason why the earth hasn't been destroyed yet, man. Due to the prophecies of the Lord, these small people, which is in a world of their own, uh, has the effect of the world really resting on their shoulders, man. All right, predicated on the things of the Lord, which need to be sealed amongst them, that the destruction may come. You see, it don't look like these small people hold that weight, and really, they are small people, uh, and what we would like to say, insignificant places, man. All right, but of great significance. You see, insignificant places is in a corners, or of course, but they make their ways to the marketplace. All right, in the agoras, and do what? And shine before men. But because they're small and looked over and walked over and talked about, all right, or not the focal point of the earth, then people, they tend to be in a world of their own. When we congregate and we're in the sanctuary of the Lord, doing the work of the Lord, it's like we're in our own world, man. Very few people really come and bother us, all right? Not bother us, but come along and actually, want to build in our world, man. All right? It got to be a people attracted to our world in a sense where the Father have attracted them to it. You see? You can't just walk past this cosmos, which is the sanctuary of Israel, and, just want to be a part of this world or want to intervene in it, all right, or basically want to find out what's being built or done with it, man. All right, just like Zerubbabel, man. Hey, everybody can't build with us, man. You see? But it says the ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. And and the men of the Lord are small in number, man. All right. But though yet they prepare their meat in the summer, meaning what? They wise to prepare themselves before what's to come. You see? Because the summer is the way before the winter. Meaning until you about to go into what? That rough way, man. Or that rough time. You see? So if you prepare yourself in the summer, what you'll do, you're making yourself ready, all right, for that which is to come. But though the world be a strong people, right? Because there's a lot, people say that strength in numbers, yet they don't prepare their meat in the summer. And that way, in a cold, they not gonna want to plow, man. Let me see. He refused to plow, man. Let me see here, man. Try to find it. By reason of the cold, Salaki. This blue letter, boy, you gotta put the exact thing in. Yeah, this Proverbs 20:4, it says, the sluggard will not plow by the reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. But that's the point. All right. But the ants, because they are strong people, they do what? They prepare themselves when it what we preferably say it would be a weak time, which that's when the men of the Lord strengthen the house, all right, strengthen their houses up that the what? The wind and the cold may blow on it that it may stand, man. All right. Which is symbolically speaking for getting themselves ready for, what they have to endure or what's to come to the earth, man. That's why they're in a world by themselves. Because the world knoweth the things of the world. But the cosmos or the microcosm of the sanctuary of Israel, all right, they know the things that which shall destroy the world, man. All right. The world knoweth the things of itself, which is unwantonness, right? The world love its own. You see? So they're gonna be what? Caught in the things that would distract them, man. All right, they're gonna be occupied in the things that's gonna leave them what? A open target for things to happen to them, man. But once again, that small sanctuary is compact together. This Proverbs 30 and 26, it says, the conies are but a feeble folk, yet make their houses in the rocks. All right. And you can liken the men of the Lord to these conies, because making your house into a rock is basically building your foundation up. It's fortifying your foundation, man. Okay. Which inside of the house of the Lord, we're working, man. You see? We're working, man. Okay? 27. It says, the locusts have no king, yet go they forth, all of them by bands, man. And though yet, we haven't been saved pretty much by our Savior, we still band together. We unite together and do what? Bring out the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We go down to the house of the Lord and rejoicing, man. Whether it be amongst ourselves or whether it be in the midst of the people, man. We still keep a godly temple, a spiritual temple within our house as the midst of our house, man. Whether we be in the midst of the people, okay, or whether we be in a household alone, off from the world, even when we in the world. It's like we're in the world, but not in the world. It's like it's like we're visibly invisible, man. You see? It says the spider taketh hold with her hands and is in king's palaces, man. Now, how that little bitty, spider make it into the king's palaces? Because it's in a corner at the top of the palace, pretty much minding his own business, man. Making its own world, all right, to do that which is pleasing for his world, man. All right. And in our world, we're making music to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And he's not going to allow nobody to infiltrate that world, man. And even if he do, all right, it was for his will, all right, that the scriptures may be fulfilled. And if they do infiltrate it, it is none to they prevail. It's just that you're fulfilling the will of the Lord. So it is what it is, man. This is Psalms 122. I'm going to start at 1. It says, did I read that? It says, I was glad. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to read 1. I read 1 and 2. I'm going to read it over. It says, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of Yahweh. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compacted together. And our gates, all right, represents Salakia. Yeah, our gates represent us being on, within the walls of, man. All right. To say gate. Here we go. Leave it,
Psalms H 8179. Sha'er.
Right. The gates is our pretty much our sanctuary, man. It's the gate of entrance, the gate of space inside gate, i.e. the marketplace or the public meeting place. Well, we publicize with each other. We congregate amongst each other, and then we do go into the agora, the marketplace. But we also be within each other, all right, which represents our little miniature world, man. A city, a town, a gate, of palace, a royal castle. See? A royal castle, man. And our royal castle is the It's pretty much the fountain of the Lord, where we go to do the Lord work at. A temple, a court of tabernacle, man. So we court in our house, we court the tabernacle. It say heaven, man. You know? Yeah, the gates of heaven is shielding the tabernacle of the men of the Lord, man. You see? And open an ID door, gate, city, door, gate. Now let me get this real quick. Because remember, it's a miniature world. So let me get that sanctuary, man. Which that sanctuary is open. This is sanctuary in the online etymology. It says building set apart for holy worship. So it's a miniature world, is that microcosm. The sanctuary is the building set apart for holy worship, man. All right, a holy thing, sanctuary, a sacred place, man. So we got gates around us, man, which is the tabernacle of the Lord, man. When we come together, when we gather together, it says, see sanctum, a private room. All right. So when we're in, we pretty much is in holy matrimony when we're amongst each other, man. All right, the men of the Lord. It says, okay, I'll just read it. A sacred place, a holy thing. All right. So a sanctuary is a holy thing. A consecrated place where sacred objects are kept. It says a sanctuary, a shelter from danger or hardship. So we're protected by the angels, man. So the importance of this sanctuary is not just, some men with beards on their face that's using curse words, man. All right. It goes way more spiritual than that. But once again, the people can't see that through a worldly peripheral. It's gonna be through worldly binoculars, man. All right, you gotta have on spiritual binoculars to be able to see this. It says the area around the altar of a church for the clergy and choir, often enclosed by a lattice or railing, meaning still being what? Enclosed, man. All right, but this is once again, and that sanctuary is important, man. Right? Psalms 122:3. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compacted together. All right, now let's get compacted right here. Right? Compact. This the brother Cabal name.
Strong's H2266. Chaver.
Yep.
Chaver.
Right. But it's really Cabal. Right? It says to unite, join, to bind together. Be joined together. Be coupled. Be in league, heap up, have fellowship with. All right? So it's to be allied with, to be united, man. To pile up. Sometimes brothers be piled up in a house, man. Sometimes it be 30 plus brothers in one house, man. That is a city compact together. And guess what? No fights breaking out. Nobody cursing nobody out. All right. So once again, the significance of our sanctuary is heavenly, it's holy, man. It's private unto us, man. You see, it's set apart from the world, man. All right. You see, to be in league with, man. So we're being in league with each other, man. And once again, we're little people, but we what? We're strong. This is Ezekiel 11:16, and it reads, it says, therefore thus say Yahweh our power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. You see? And he said, I will be a little sanctuary unto them, man. Meaning what? A place of worship, man. A temple in the midst of the world where all wickedness, all manners of unrighteousness, there shall be a temple there, a fountain open to the house of David, man. That they may what? That they may worship thy power in it, man. That's heavy. You see? That's heavy, man. So, like I said, once again, small but what? Mighty, man. All right? It tell you, go to the ant, thou sluggard, man. You see? Consider her ways and be wise, man. Which having no God or overseer or ruler, provided her meat in the summer and gathered her food in the harvest, man. Meaning what? They getting it together. It's not just a house, and it's like people see this house of the Lord, but they just don't know what's going on. They can't identify it as the house of the Lord either, man. All right? Because he say let's see. No, it's Corinthians. Okay. Trying to find it. First Corinthians 1. Yeah, and 20. Where's the wise? Where's the scribe? Where's the dispute of this world? Had not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? All right, because the true wisdom coming in the house of the Lord, but the house or the cosmos of the world, all right, is just what? It's all, wisdom. Everybody's smart, everybody wise. All right, that's why it's all question marks up. It says, for after that in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, man. Which is their house, man. Well, see, God chose the small. God had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and had chosen the weak things of the world. Here we go. The weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. And the weak things is predicated to the men of the Lord, because they of course they look weak in strength. All right, they look feeble. All right, say the Coney is a feeble folk, but what? She he is strong, weak, feeble, weaker, strengthless, without strength. You see? Let me see. Strengthen. All right. And that sanctuary of the Lord looked foolish, man. It looked foolish to people. But is that's the presence of the Lord, man. And the base things of the world and things which are despised had Yahweh chosen. Yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things which are. Because you look at an ant pile a day or some ants, you wouldn't think that ant pile can take over the entire world, man. But that's what the Lord gonna do with his house, man. All right, and his men. He gonna take the nothings and the small things to confound the mighty, man. You see? But this Job 8 and 7, and it reads, it says, though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should be greatly increased. So that our temple that was in this house, our what we call a small temple, our temple is a temple of sanctification and purification, is within, of course, the house of the Lord, or the tabernacle of the Lord, right? Is in a microcosm in that miniature world, which is in our world. Yet the latter end should be greatly increased, meaning our temple, a sanctuary that we're coming to do our sacrifices unto the Lord, is going to be increased. What? It's going to be the entire earth in the kingdom of righteousness, man. It ain't gonna just be, at a brother house, or how we would like to see a little spot on a corner in Agora, or a little cheddar spot downtown or something, man. All right, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be wide open, man. So for our congregating, in hell, in our pretty much our in our prisons. It's like we go to our prison cells in earth, man, which I'm using the analogy like the prison is big, but it have what? A lot of cells in it, man. All right. And that's pretty much how, what we got to do to serve the Lord. But in the kingdom of heaven, guess what, man? The gate's going to be open continually, man. All right. This small.
Strong's H 4705. It's odd. It's odd.
It's a small thing, a little while of time. And even, when we get together to do the word, man, for a little while, them brothers got to go back to doing their duties. The earthly things that they do, their families, jobs, different things like that. So, though our beginning was small, like a little while of time, we going to have eternity, man. All right? We're not going to have time in the kingdom. A little one. It says petty in size and number. Well, we is small in size and number, man. You see? All right, but that was the point, man. Just to speak about that small miniature world. All right, within this big gigantic world, but it's all about that miniature world that's in this big world, man. It's all about the small, man, or the little people, man. That's what it's about. It's about the little things, all right? So with that, man, until the next time, I'm going to say shalom.